For buses, 67 76 149 242 and 243. Wise Smart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be who say I'm fuchie a bit of
Muna ha ewi ene memenda ewia Saturday afternoon na many lawyer na namwa ewa fidemu ha Wise Smart Solicitors awmechira kwan ewa 22 Ashfield Street Dawson London EA 3DL ibedin komo na ya hwe ye immigration sensem dani nano part and parcel to our daily life. Once we are living under the roof, then we need this accommodation, a perfect accommodation. Once you living in the UK, a bano on krata sem wasitinemu ene ubambo ni nano, it is under the same roof. Definitely there will be some measures. Any nyame bi a ban no any immigration be kwamuna na be diso. A ban pempen so say ya na obi wo ha wenya obi biewie but na akechiri na doso nti na just wenya nso wenya wie because day in day out biano na immigration sensem to eye de hia yen because ye timu de emra bia bebe biano we have to be responsible to it. Now make sure say and now we respond to mrano and also say we adhere to the mrano and also ewo enti lawyer na amwa wa ha ye be hwe na pos but before na be start no me man akwa ba ya hwe say na watwi bibi surunku bi bedem a yanti bibia fa immigration ho ana say wenya update bi a no fa my enti na me man akwa ba
ye nua
na what you say
Yesu adom me ho ye
bibia e boko
Yesu adom
okay All right. Yeah, na yen kwenim so wo update bi ana yen to adwene so.
Yo, update kakra na answer na no mesafa kwan so echia di ka me di aseda manyame. Say ode menkwa acheme. Na me da so tiase.
Okay.
Ebi nso nchia fi wise man solicitors painful nyina or management and the entire staff ni nyina ebre etifu a wo retie ye. Na etifu nso amwo our community na yes serve on so mo somfo. Na amoa me de nchia kese ebre mu nyina obebi amwo. Me gidi so bia ehu eye.
Okay.
Me gidi se won so ohun ye.
Bia mo ye papa. Bia mo ye papa. Yeah, now what you didn't see my update with now.
Yo, now what you know, near my baby, ACC. My main first acquaintance so my miss for Oliver,
okay,
Dagna districts, and a year mammy, and I will up Manabella. And so, Michiamuna, and then all yes, a batrader. Yesu Christu, actually, or what times to evangelism. Yina yereko. Okay. Started crowd that na event na me wa me wie papa ye koma Yesu so akire. Akire se nkuto na ye nam so ebenya nkwa.
Okay.
But say wo hwe be bia ni pa fi abedu a you don't need to be selfish and start on the gospel.
We need to glorify.
Yeah, we need to
and appreciate.
Besides that, we need to exhibit the beauty of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Sure.
For people to know, say, we have a living God.
We have a living God. True.
So some people think, say,
it is by our might.
And I am there, obi can say a signs. Is that so? So we believe that those days we were in the darkness, but the grace of God, we are being the lightness. Therefore, we own a responsibility to showcase the love of Jesus Christ to those people in the darkness, so that also can that we all share the glory of God together. And no now Dagna district evangelism no one page the day in there
for how many we are done.
What say one start 11 o'clock. Until ye po use Yesu Christu actually what time so ma won so a wo hia Yesu no so no won so won enti ebusuafo betamu echi dedende me wi a mesa aba ho there has been some home office the changes be about statement of changes okay HC 217 among the changes be about na edroso there na se na de bia ye no ne ehia ma our communities no eno na we dey kan no ye changes to appendix belief partners belief obi a we fi mu a ebia one no kanfo aba na no kanfo ne efimu no won no previously no ana asat now America say they are not entitled to fee waiver omne one dependent. They are not entitled to fee waiver because they say application fee no the more den. And to be a sebi one na ho ka fa ba na nyame afra no na aka no nko a ho na ebe hwe no. And say ba so ko renew ni application we na no ni sika one ne mba ebe ye den. Enti home office nso ehu aka wakoma say from on the 9th of October that is next month on the 9th of October what we nyina aka fi waiver your fair entitlement for no enti won so no say e ba so ko renew on visa na so ko ye one leave na so we nisika they can apply for fee waiver but they are dependent we na qualify for the fee waiver and they must be destitute not affordability they must be destitute
poor
that's it
in disguise.
No pork in disguise, but they must be demonstrated. Say they have a affair. They are destitute. To a sense. Yes, yes.
Okay, all right.
And that's a good news.
Okay.
And another changes. So changes to EU settlement scheme. Also, what the inscribe so aba actually say, kind of who your family member. Under the EU,
Okay.
Now oba ye be more of 6 months. And within the 6 months oba I say wosa application na wunya wo krata nankasa.
Okay.
Now say na what about say from on the 8th of October 2024 say we EU family member now we join your partner you have within 3 months to make application under EU settlement scheme.
Oh, okay.
And the one by say we join your family member e wo UK ha. Na went me and application and EU settlement scheme within that 3 months now we application they will classify it as invalid. Which means now application now acquire late application.
Okay.
So they put you into the late applicant category. In this case you have to demonstrate with reasonable ground the entire year later wait me anye.
Okay.
First night antisa it went from on the 8th of October 2024 yeah Oba UK under EU settlement scheme as a family member now as I say otimi apply so we nyama oba we have 3 months to apply for EU settlement scheme.
Okay.
When to me I yes application within that 3 months what happens after 3 months they classify that application as a late application. In this case you have to demonstrate the entire when to be now sometimes demonstration of aspect a little bit problem.
Okay.
A little bit problem won't mean gas minim anase mante. And ye bo adofo no ye bo deru say adofo no ebe hye no so say wo ye EU family member na waba wo akwenya say within 3 months no as say wo ye another application and EU settlement scheme. Na afi ye de oha astra na ye de amawo went me aye pe na che say aye asem. Okay. And the same EU settlement scheme no so no won so what dey about say won say ebinim wo ha EU nationals no e bia ye wo abofra no wa ha. Okay. And at the time ye fee Brexit and transition period na wa wo abofra no wa ha deda na e bia abofra no enya 5 years. Now say na abofra no enya 5 years say no abofra no ko renew we no wenya more than 21 years and not 21 years. Let me start in this way. Say no say we a child and EU family member we now what you have to do is say another so be or EU national eden eba now two things you have to demonstrate.
Okay.
That is relationship requirement and dependency.
Okay.
Now, so abofra year below 21 years so abofra year below 21 years what happened is as I say we show only dependency. Only relationship requirement. Sebia ayoba. And in this case we are going to look at the birth certificate. Now abofra a year more than 21 years and above for no there. Ubetime dey na ba there. Na mo na say we show relationship requirement and dependency.
Okay. Dependency
means say we chere say we na hwe abofra no from 0 up to Sambria with that or no the child cannot survive.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Ina what the insakaya apa say ba say wo abofra no wa ha. At the time ye be fi EU na abofra no e wa ha. At that time na abofra no e bia abofra no nya 5 years na 6 years. Sisi na abofra nya 21.
Okay.
And so obe renew anka samra che say when you 21 say o show dependency. But imrana che say once abofo na tena ha kromo ha e wo kromo ha ansa na obenya 21 no dia it doesn't need to show the dependency.
Okay.
It doesn't owa ha.
Okay.
And at the time now omudwen ne EU no owa ha.
Okay.
No owa ha. Ina oye below 21. Say na oko renew say onya 21 it doesn't matter. Say as I say on show dependency deal. They more say afi na upper there around 20 we have to show the dependency.
All right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, Batwani.
Kojo Ekinsini.
Kojo lawyer wa enti o.
Okay, lawyer, what's some work can me my EU settlement scheme. Me want me indefinite. Remember me you were indefinite. And some me for me year aba. But me year by no. And you need a free mo. So it is no. As me application. Emma me year no. Emma no subenya settlement scheme ni bia na asese.
Yes, Kojo. Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Oh. And you patch say mu under EU settlement scheme.
Yes.
And as I say, more film, dear, not just a mobile and British law.
No, yes, EU settlement scheme. BRP changes in the buyer. No, I called home office direct, and they said because I'm in the system already, so I don't need to create any account. I have to add my Ghana passport into it. Because I'm almost sending a link. He said, may add any document to be allowed. Because I may add, in the account, my bank account. So I don't need to create any account. But my wife, or by answer, like if you answer or no over. It's only the resident permit. But my name in Batu resident card, which is indefinite.
Okay.
So, this is what kind of, and I'm my friend said. And in this case, some settlement scheme ni be my wife and
Okay. Me who baby a oko. Monina so me who baby a oko. Say your fair no. I think he's talking about visa no. That's what he's trying to do because now EU settlement scheme or no EU permanent card. Now EU permanent card, you cannot or no first. Let me handle you first. The EU permanent card, no, resident card, no. It's also visa now. You have to do change it to EU settlement scheme.
Okay.
And send away to me EU visa no. With resident card no, you cannot do visa. Into one kasano as I say oh yeah. Now wife no man understand just okra EU settlement scheme because onya after answer na what them after EU answer what them find to some from there the one for EU settlement scheme. Do you say no? It doesn't need to do the visa.
No. Lawyer, won't see my there.
Okay, come again.
My wife on kita EU settlement scheme. Oh,
then Okita. No, let's take Kojo, let's take it one after the other. I said the way I meet me at Wase. So I'll ask you one questions. Why? Just follow me.
Okay.
So you say who EU now you EU national me wa.
Aye.
Right. Into Ukra your friend payment card me wa. Okay. In now ko wada wo yere.
Sir.
At the time I call water or yere ne ye fee you mu. But now what water need that answer ye fee you mu.
I knew you Ghana some.
That's fine. In as you say, o yere buy, o yere ban your manifest 6 months, me boy.
Yeah. So your man, 2.5 years.
Okay.
All the way renew. Yeah.
Yes, it is your man 2.5 years, sir. That's a pre-settlement. Yes. It is a pre-settlement in your man now. Why EU settlement scheme no why she is under it already.
On me she.
Into card na order man card ben order man.
On the BRP card as a like no public fund card, which is work permit, but no public fund.
I think, sir, you don't understand. We farming telephone number.
What the phone number?
Okay.
Now,
na friend, I'm in your time in church.
What number?
Okay. 077 37 572905. 077 37 5925. Friend me, your program now. Now I'll get time and understand your situation properly. Why? Yeah, because the data I make us an card ni piano, no recourse to public fund. You family member no bar. You have 6 months. Now they are back. Within 6 months, next our application and a EU settlement scheme. Okay. They are my card, no. That would be maybe a 2.5 and 2.5. Not just a year reset.
Only exempt from EU visa.
And then I'm check it. Because no time or buy and necessary ukura resident card now. Ukura resident card and there obey EU visa. Okay. And so all converting into settlement scheme. Okay. No no or buy and then in our man to have no year settlement scheme did that. And the own years obey but papa they have 100%. Say once you grab permanent card in there, papa there. So your friend visa.
Okay, papa you can say.
Yes. You couldn't there so visa no way. But again I need further information to understand. Say oh no. Doesn't understand
the way
yeah, until offer me I'll have time now probably make sure the own chat card no. I will be able to identify the kind of card and my advice appropriately. Okay. Yes. Right. So that is that. So you use settlement scheme, you know. Say did that as a buffer before you fee you know. Now say when you are 21 years, you don't need to meet the dependence requirements. So that is that. Okay. The another change is so a penny student.
A penny students again.
Yes. A penny students from 2nd January 2025. Home Office said they will increase maintenance requirement for their students.
Oh, okay.
And they have also launched VIP delegation visa, and as VIP for head of states. Okay. And our ministers are also sometimes say head of states back room they come with delegations. Okay. And one launch is VI delegate visa In this case, what they are trying to say is head of states bad now so the delegation bar one limited to only 20 people a bit me do with yaba. Okay. Say na eda ho and with me there but say no one limiting to 20 people a bit me there aba. Okay. Ina say we minister now so oba represent aban na o ha na ba ye bibi wa ha na won so nkrofo e bedi wachi no one limiting to 10 delegates. Okay. 10 delegates. Okay. And the ono so be take effect from on the 10th of October 2024. Next month. So this is going to be a new launch of VIP delegate visa. Okay. And in the ancient so
now before I ever call a topic, I don't know, you made mention of some organizations who are challenging the legitimacy of the threshold to 29,000.
Yes.
And then it was put before the Prime Minister,
yes,
and the associated bodies,
yes,
to make sure say it's too extravagant. So there should be a reduction.
Yes. Initially, no, sana Home Office, Yama Mikupa, Edukoto, House of Commons, say this is what intend to do. Say no, we launch Migration Advisory Committee, no, MAP, no. Yes, MAC. Wama 2 million. Say no.
The Migration Advisory
Committee. Okay. MAC. The Wama 2 million say no. Omo review. Spousal financial threshold, which is 29,000. Into Omo share. No one to know for say is it reasonable? Looking at the economic situation, and is it reasonable? Say. Okay. So now the Migration and Registry Committee has taken their responsibility within we have, I think say 1 hour, I think say 6 months or something to come out with
their outcome.
Yeah, so they are working on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so they are working on
it. It's
it.
nice.
Yeah.
All right. Into your question, most of it join in. Who will be so baby sir lawyer and more wise mass solicitors are 07908443338 0208-123-6209. Hotdigitalonline and I will tell you. The issue on a collab one to a non-British parent na obey a British citizen. A bit my ejuma. So how can a child born to a non-British citizen or British parent become a British citizen? I know says ask me until woman na unity, but you need another dim common yafe. Say ask me out there better way. In Chichimuno edressing. Say Akulano Yawono, a big cry na waha. Biana both parents need crata. The number settled. Money settled status. Binswa Yawo no. Parents no one British citizenship that. Then I just say automatic qualification. And then another chim obey the difference. I was a child born to non-British parent become a British citizen. How possible? Nana ain't you?
Yo, Mida say you say normally the common view you want to say me British na me woman ba na just about France so I am British.
Okay.
So we call it automatic acquire British citizen.
Okay.
Under section 1 of national British Nationality Act 1981 section 1 amount pansa but here's the case you say say na udi kan no uni British into abofra abem
yeah.
Enti doesn't mean say because uni British na abofra na abem into abofra so ndimi meye British citizen ana no. Enti imrane emma say who is eligible to register as a British citizen. So we are talking about mofra ya won wa ha.
Okay.
We are talking about mofra ya won wa ha. Ehunhia say won so be British citizen. Now, you can be eligible to register as a British citizen if you were born on or after 1st January 1983.
Okay.
And since your birth, one of your parents has become a British citizen or obtained settled status, or you have lived UK until you were at least 10 years old. Right?
Okay.
So, Nyoma miensa. So, we can become a British when after 1st January 1983.
Okay.
And since your birth, one of your parents has become a British citizen or obtained a settled status, or you have lived in the UK until you at least 10 years.
Okay.
So, to be eligible, for your parents to be eligible, one must be a British citizen. One must be having indefinite leave to remain.
Okay.
One must be settled under EU settlement scheme. One must be having indefinite leave to enter. One must be having permanent resident status. Papa ne de no. Papa ne de no. Your can a permanent resident status. Ne yire nem de no EU settlement scheme. Difference. Right. And na abofra nso esa abofra no onya 18 years to register.
Okay.
So say abofra no yemfa say wo no a wo ye agya no na say wo ye British dia owo abofra na abofra no automatically no be British citizen.
Okay.
Into only registration or cost straight or application straight. Okay. But we are looking at a situation who need British passport and now you're British citizen. o ho kanfo so ni British citizen ba ma wa abofra enti abofra so kwan men so na abofra so be wetumi abenya British citizen kwan men so betumi afa obeye. That's what we are going to look at it. So it's going to be about 3 categories of people. Yes. So let's look at section 1.3 of the British Nationality Act 1981. And that section 1.3 provides that a person born in the United Kingdom after commencement who is not a British citizen but the veteran of subsection 1 and 2 shall be entitled to be registered as a British citizen if where he is a minor, his father or mother becomes a British citizen or becomes a settled in the United Kingdom.
Okay.
So what they are trying to say is say abofra betimi abofra yawo no wa ha. Samre no papa ene ona any British citizen. Omni British passport bia. Na yawo abofra no wa ha. Na in the course of abofra no onyi no eja no baako abeye British. Anan say wa beye settle.
Nana tio so ka say only British citizen. Na you say no nkata na. Enu you can.
Okay. So let's Mami fa ye a fact.
Okay.
What ba kromo ha? Right.
Yeah.
Wo ba kromo ha as a visitor. Unemu a na obenya okrata.
Okay.
Wonya 2.5. Ye do to e bia 20 years. Ti yenya okrata and wo de na 2.5.
Okay.
Ba wo ba say e bia visitor no, wa ba wo.
Okay.
E wa ha. Ina wo 20 years route. Into at the time I wo abofra no, wo okrata de ba onye British. Wo 2.5 year wo okrata de ba onye British. Enti temia o renew. Inso wa abofra no wa. Ina nyame ye wadom a sese no wutwa o sa 20 years route no. Owie sa 4 years 4 times I be renew. 10 years. Inti ze no wo benya o British passport.
Okay.
And so our friend that's what 18 your friend below 18 years. Once I will be nya say no, our friend will be me ejina also enya by through registration.
Okay.
And now say stra na wo 2.5 no. As that time no wa our friend na onya hwe, onya wo 2.5. It is say na wa be ye settle, wa be nya indefinite no. Na our friend wo mu no.
Okay.
Our friend no betimi enya British citizen through registration because they say when you settle. That's what they are saying. Say a person born in the United Kingdom after commencement who is not a British citizen but the veteran of subsection 1 and 2 shall be entitled to be registered as a British citizen if while the child is a minor.
Okay.
Yes, if while the child is a minor, the father or the mother becomes a British citizen.
Okay.
Or becomes a settled.
Now you so 21.
Na bofra no nya 21 year.
Okay.
Mensa ntie mu biom. Enti emra wo wa ha de wo 2.5. Ina wo de wo abofra no. Enti abofra nso e wo ho. Ina sese nyame adom wa benya wo British book. Na je se unya wo British wo abofra na anse na wo benya wo British book.
Okay.
Se wo abofra na anse wo benya wo British book dia. Na just abofra no so betimi aye British.
That is automatic.
Onye automatic. The difference is say wo embra wo abofra no na wo British book ansa na wo abofra na abofra na be automatic.
Okay. Matias.
Ono ye friend akwa automatic British.
Okay.
Na emo no wo abofra na ansa na wo benya wo British.
That is
an access indefinite now. In this case no abofra qualified to become a British but it must pass through registration.
That is on your automatic.
That be on your automatic.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, Kubo.
Now say it you.
Yeah. Lawyer Nana mo mpacho mi tiaw.
Mejo se Nana say.
Oh, lawyer mpacho mi do no mama nipa be 20 omu fra wa mu so fa.
O de no mama nipa 20. Me no mama nipa 20.
Mama nipa 20 omu fra wa wo fa. Na me say mama so mi nta hwe. Me fra the same thing. Obeti nana. Leave a message.
Time na say.
Na mo WhatsApp.
Mama bisa time na say nra.
David free last week in ya. Me and I say okay, mama can here.
Okay.
And now you are waiting now and I say now lawyer I go for fraud sir. Because we check now we are go for here with Juma pa Mr. Wa. So be another number before fraud so. Go waiting plan so. Waiting now.
There say I don't think I'm not trying to say near can you no correct. But what I'm trying to say is that our internet and your friends is saying internet in the global and yes sustainable and yes reliable. And sometimes you know a bit na baby a me wa frame so me wa underground frame you will still get nana right so me red lift mu frame you get nana me we do me na frame you get
nana do so nana no so
which means I'm not static. Communication is not
that would
only
be a good idea. Oh, me I am say
Nana say no dear no. Mami communication is not about calling. Nana say to you. Communication is not about calling. It is a what friend Nana text me.
I will do that. Yeah.
SMS. Text another WhatsApp me. And email me.
Okay.
There are a lot of most of times they just want to call you. Cannot pick it. In every internet,
okay, mommy, come myself so. Okay. Me so we say me koye me between half me now my life in UK me here my fairly 18 times. Me intimi pass okay. It is there in a way. Make many free way. Minisika me de kwa indefinite no. Many ways be a met me that free indefinite no. You want free wo ho. And I say you need free one so a. Omo de bema me another 2 years 2 years no. Abraham so so me pass met my 18 times and 20 times. And say am indefinite. The person who say free way free and I say we say indefinite free and enye free. They said I 2.5 and do me give free no. Me patch out.
Yo.
Right. That's it. I'm that.
Nana say in no case we cry too complicated. Me cry me say the thing is there's nothing in this country which is free. Everything you have to apply. But exhausting your time is also money. Time is money. Yeah. And you know say who indefinite leave to remain. Now Open say will apply to become a Britisher. That's where you will need life in the UK test. Right. It is a will apply life in UK test 18 times according to the claim. No? Now when you best had the what to indefinite leave to remain. No? You better have to what to so. Or no, you can apply for fee waiver because ABR officer unisika. So you can apply for fee waiver. And when they assess you and they know say you are destitute, they can grant you no ultimate aye. But no more of a way obey again. And ye nyina na se bi eti ye. Obi wo hwa exams obi feel no kire say wa bon. Psychologically no. Odu exams mu kwa na nyem nyina afinitim. Nyem nyina afinitim na ade. Enti so obi try exams na wentwa I don't blame so nipa ko wan bon. You can obi akọ in school over yes almost 3 years 4 years uni. Now within 20 minutes or the try exams and now 35 minutes to failure. That doesn't mean so nipa ko na bon. There might be a hidden miracle. You won't go be sa na it. In this case when it happen in this case you have to the evidence now what the attractua man enko. Classes you gather all this evidence. Then we write a letter to her to say, and yes, won't make you all effort, but you are not passing. There's no way so with me are passing. And in this case, the discretionary aspect will come in. The Home Office will look at it, then they will waive you out for you to go through. Then more do I not. I can't say when you're 18 years, 18 years, I was that way now, and me, yeah.
Hello. Yeah, but what radio knows what them why? So, in your view, I know your time for
yeah, so that is session 1-3. Say, Emra, who are Bofrano, now we need Mumubia Munikrata, ina wawa abofra no wo ha nti wawa abofra no in the course of abofra no onyi no mu jani mu na mu ba ko ada so ba kwa be British ana wa be obenya indefinite in this case na abofra na wawo no ha no obetumi afa so aye British citizen through natural registration. Through registration. When you look at what I explained, this means one or more parents is granted indefinite settlement status or British citizen after the birth of the child. And in this case, you'll be able to register your child as a British citizen. Right. So when you look at section 1.4, Section 1.4 of British Nationality Act 1981 also a different category. Now, that section 1.4 provides that a person born in the United Kingdom after commencement who is not a British citizen, by virtue of subsection 1 or 2, shall be entitled on application for registration as a British citizen made at any time after he has attained an age of 10 years. And in this case, we are looking at one or yere namaba namumubia to na mumubia any British book and amuni indefinite. Namawa bofra ewa ha. Na bofra na tra for 10 years. So bofra tra for 10 years that obetimi abe British citizen through naturalization. Obetimi aye British citizen through naturalization. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, but one.
But I'm after you.
Okay, come into you.
But lawyer, what you mean? No man have to see the map.
Oh, no.
Okay, Kataka cannot be Kemaka.
Okay, 077. 375.
077.
077 375.
375.
72905.
72905.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two friends on your WhatsApp and why?
You're matching.
Yeah, that's thank you very much.
Yeah, so we are looking at 10-year continual resident route for private life. So abofra no o ma men no papa nyina no omunye British omun so omungura indefinite leave to remain in me fan say 2.5 year na 2.5 omukura omunyina na emo no abofra na ebe mu abofra de watena ha yawo no ha na watena for 10 years. So abofra na tena for 10 years dia o qualify obetumi aye application under section 1.4 of British Nationality Act 1981. Now abeye British citizen through registration.
So 10 years we granted.
10 years na granted no. Nti adie ne say me ba na nya 10 years. Nanso me de mini British book ni nti no. Ontimi me ye British. Nti no nnamu sa no. Mano ema ho kwan e wo sa from so ono enya abofra na wo no wa ha no nya 10 years. Na wo eja no anase na no uni British book. Ana unya definitely to live remain even though oba ha first now so abofra no betimi agina ne private life so no abeye British citizen. Majority are said British. So this is a 10-year continual resident route. That's a private life. So if your child is born in the UK to non-British parents and remains in the UK for at least first 10 years of their life, the child will be eligible to register as a British citizen.
Now both parents need character.
Yes.
And I call them. How do they survive?
Yeah, this is another one.
No, this is 2.5. That one is clear.
Yeah.
But they have no documents.
Yeah, so they have above wabem yensa so somebody is a visitor. Wabem. Oni hwe. Ne visit na ewu. Nti wabe overstay.
Okay.
But wawo abofra no. You ask say abofra no how old is abofra no?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
How old is abofra? Sabofra no what? That is another way. Sabofra no enya 7 years, or 1 or 7 years, the child is qualified for become a indefinite leave to remain.
Okay,
for
when you're 7 years.
Yes, 7 years. Abofano won waha. When you watna 7 years. Uncle Bibia. Even though and nano and as a jan only cratana, Abofan between ya now indefinite leave to remain. When you're indefinite leave to remember, now once we're switching about Abofan as a parent.
Okay.
Now cover.
Okay. You're different.
Honestly, a different.
Okay. Matthias.
Into Abofan one. Say, I keep on saying some when client bar, Mr. Abofano, we now how to say Jesus Christ. It has to be a Yamebe Chwason or here Yesua. Now they are child.
Okay.
So answer now, Oba now Nikrata, now Abofra Bim. Because of our Frana Bimunintina, I should be a yet betron. Yasha Abofrana, Abofrana be relevant child.
Okay.
Or your Hineba. It's near their child.
Okay. Tell Macolano so.
And no Macolano so.
Okay.
Because we look at section 55, the best interest of the child.
Okay. Or the Immigration Act.
Yeah, an immigration rule.
No wrong. Okay.
The best interest of the child. Yeah, sure, no, so no, they are.
Okay.
So it is very, very crucial. Say, 10 years, Mofrana, a boy. Oh, come be brave.
Okay. Yes, I'm Fakola. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Eja, could you name my baby?
Could you into quickly?
And lawyer, indefinite, right? And my work allow her, I can 8 months. My year, British book amano. My year, my person is switch to British citizen. But my year has answered 3-4 times. Meaning I'm failing. Is there anywhere many years answering be almost me a granting me now?
How old are you?
I'm 43 years now.
Yeah. So 43, no one more year exempt, no, a year from 65 years going.
Okay.
In this case, you don't. What's that?
Okay, me too.
So in this case, you don't fall under it. And I say, will be a war, say, disabled issue. Disability. So no so only honor. These are the main
objectives.
Exempted clause. Now, we wrote here no say what 2 times, 3 times. It is an answer at the end. Nina and fact. In a medical say, a banisana, you gather all this information. Natural one say what exams in the first, second, 3, fact. No one casano, and you had their with me. And you know, she knew a with me. These are the evidence a demonstrate to say, and yes, I said, behold, on such of them film, but what make all effort. So we put a letter over it with this evidence and let them know, say, this is your situation.
Okay.
So they will do it. In this case, it become discretionary.
Okay.
On Bema. Santo was so another 1 year. Fat throw. 1 year so throw and far. Okay, look, there's no way I'm passing.
You have to be more demonstrable to tell them, say, I don't know, yes, men passing.
Yes.
But it should be more convincing.
I say, I don't know, say. Wobuku, Wako, we know. Wokusia, dear. Wako, you were freely. What's I try? Wako, you were freely. What's I try? Why are you frustrated? You don't have sound man crap to concentrate. Maybe there will be a stress in your mind. Into all this evidence, we gather all this evidence and you write a letter.
Okay.
You put into a letter.
So you should come and see you.
Or if you can collect all this evidence now, then we can try.
Okay, Ulia, the best thing, if you think you're unable to write it again because you have the fear, so we'll try with failure. Why don't you collect all those evidences I work proud to the exams now we fail, now for a lawyer now on the way forward, whether there will be something more practical.
Anyway,
why?
My two are saying to see, I imagine some percentage last one. Let me hear. We are. Let's say I'm far, fine. Then I will come and see lawyer. and with all the receipts and the payment, everything, you know, and I'll bring it to the lawyer. Then we will see the next
see what to
step we
do.
can
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's fine. Because you have to make an effort.
Yeah,
You have to make an effort. But now more caso mature intino me feel into me, yeah. What is the evidence?
Okay. And I actually be able to be war back war Ghana. Or about Obenya indefinite. Obetum naba. Ye bena akolani age bena also nya obetum naba.
So be war akwala or Ghana, no quite indefinite. Now we look at paragraph 297.
297.
Yeah. And you only say no what go indefinite no obit me that for naba. When you look at the age, you know.
Okay.
And this about nya more than 18 years.
Okay. And
below. And obit me now no so no to me the our fano I there.
Abba. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello. Good afternoon. Volunteer do the do.
That's my day.
Do the do, Pacho Anne.
What to say?
And Yamiadum Boko, lawyer Mon Pacho Michio.
Major so minia.
Lawyer Mo, me say you Africa printing there be our share the so chamber cry or Pam no, I'm copembi.
South Africa, so there's if Africa.
We did. It's a Biaboko, dear. Yeah, that was the name of my papa, every Saturday.
Okay.
My question with the me but I could say fat topic no. First one here, we EU ni na say we try 5 years no we. Now we call indefinite and no. Here say obetro English exams no and life in the UK. And now second one also we create a visa no. We create we are what next? At the end to us so we create accounts no we are. E dey bi na ese oye. Yo, okay, Mpacho, we the question you Kim the better so no metie.
Okay, that's
okay.
One of the social media activists, very effective. Okay, Nana,
so Nana, my main answer of second question. No? Say, who created visa and we are what next? Who created we are going say how much or say what next? That question, the same home office, because say what next? No matter say we will contact you again when the visa is ready for you to view.
Oh, okay.
And the question now will be some answer our form also.
The world will
oh no, link. They will send you a link to your
to activate that.
Yes, they send you a link to your email.
Email, okay.
Informing you say your visa no are you ready.
Okay.
So we don't need to do anything.
Okay.
So when you fill in na completion of the form no say what next.
Okay.
Nana say visa say what next no what we ready or say we will send you a link to your email whenever the visa is ready.
Oh, okay.
So don't do anything.
Okay. So
wait until they tell you. Obi wo hwa within 3 days na aba. Obi wo the same day. Obi wo nso
yeah, some few days.
Until depend obi there.
Okay.
Now Nana say EU family member under EU settlement scheme. You know, person all naturalized to become a British. Once our person all naturalized become a British, and that just a fee EU settlement scheme. Or by your British law, the British, yes, into the British law, and never pay you. In this case, you have to do the English test, B1, and do the life in UK test.
Okay, that too.
No, you have to do all.
Okay.
So one person over they are not just you be under EU one man, you stay there. Then also, if you want to naturalize. To become, if you want to become a British citizen, you have to go through this one process. Do the B1 and the life in UK, then you naturalize.
Okay.
After naturalization, when they give you the naturalization certificate, then you apply to become your British citizen.
Okay.
So you have to do it.
So it's a header.
Yes. Who say EU for no, they are all exempt from English in your money, but he say no fiho about English law. Therefore, you have to apply the English law. Okay. So that's how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But initially, was this an effective way, say, if you want to migrate from the EU to become British citizen? Was it standardized? Say, you still need to write the exam. And I say, they have that permission or the waiver for them. Was it something like that?
EU for no, previous no. And your previous was to say no. The withdrawal agreement, give them a freedom to move and do everything without without any condition.
Okay. Yeah, that's why.
Without any condition. And you know, if English like will be cultural, will be apply for indefinite. You can't say. No, I say like 20 years in it, and I say or could renew for 2.5 now. But almost there's all the English we know so account. But you for no, the essence from all those things.
Okay.
One person one more life easy. And in so quite indefinite. Now you are na EU settlement scheme now. That is the settle now.
Okay.
In this case, no, you can remain there.
Okay.
But if you want to come to UK, an immigration British rule now, then you are moving from the EU settlement scheme to British rule.
Okay. Okay.
The British rule is a requirement. It says, "Oh, you're British there. Then you must pass the life in UK test and do your English test. These are the two requirements.
Okay.
They are not talking about the financial.
No exemption.
No. Exemption will be the age.
Yeah. Okay.
The exemption will be the age.
Disability.
And I say, disability. I want to be
exceptional circumstance.
Yeah, we have to demonstrate the reason why I want to ensure life in the UK in the test.
But you see, the problem now is people who are conducting themselves to write this exam, because of they fail the exams, they find they think it's the healthy for them. So there should be another diversity.
Yeah, let me advise. Me, I believe, Adibia Kwame Aye no Kofi so betimi aye. I have that.
So no resilience.
I have that zeal in me. Say near why no so betimi aye.
Okay.
But how will I do it? It call for time.
Okay.
Observing things. Look, a client came, the same issue.
Okay.
Say watch or we make us say so person or call British. And I say they so I say hey, where they mean to me here. And I'm so life in UK test no more or less a year history. In a man fan so oh about ha no sign and so about wa ha no wa about wa ha dia. The BT say what is the mandatory requirement for a child to go to start to school in UK?
Okay.
5 years.
Standard
5 years.
Okay.
Abofranya 5 years a mandatory so or start school.
Okay.
Into honest a bit me abem. Onya 2 years 3 years na ye manage discretionary.
Okay.
Yeah, besides who is the king? What's the name of the king? The United Kingdom. So
yeah.
Who is the current Home Office Secretary?
Okay.
When we news at the back. Into when we say no news in your man. 50% of the life in UK test no. If you have, sir, who say. Star festival be every year be our Nancy Diam Koye.
As a coronation.
Nancy Dia or your friend, I'm saying Jamaica food use it.
A carnival.
That's it. When you with me, I said, yeah, Ben, now, maybe some said, yeah, Ben, as I didn't. So there are certain things, or no, we don't bother to read more because everything here,
you should know.
So if you are able to get those things, at least work over 30%. They are canon. In our and now when you go to Google, life in UK test now, a bit more than 3,000.
Get past questions.
And I make a bit more than 3,000 questions.
So you
get your friend confident. And now you go to W.A. Smith. Now got a book no so. On my friend Babuay, I told the beer. Baby, you feel so additional from Kaka. But Yamano Yabawa, Yabawa,
tells you the level of it.
That's it. Until woman who said, yeah, own train computer over your British passport. Oh, you have indefinite.
You can rehearse.
Yes, own train computer over your indefinite leave to remain and so I can't
okay.
In the same year, now start to crack.
You want to achieve that one.
That's it.
Okay, so start now.
Bomodia.
All right.
I know it's difficult, but
it should be part of
with perseverance.
It's like you are rehearsing something. You just want to know that if you are not going to write it, you at your giving time, you can just go. Yeah, okay. can get past and I say book
na ebinum so wa ho na say bi wan ku school reading plan so into only pass we say then
they don't have any exceptions on that
unless you are more than 60 above.
If the person is below,
if the person is below there,
can read your rights.
Don't forget, I'm not defending the Home Office. No, but one of the requirements is before you can, you should be able to demonstrate them. Say, over to me, over to me,
what express English? I don't know.
Yes,
I can't requirements.
That's the requirement. In terms of what meeting requirement, what for the application form they say, which make up of which make
that because it's standard.
The Home Office. Case where can make a you have already stated in your application form say wait me at English.
Hello.
Yeah, me pacho one more last question and answer.
Okay, quickly.
Me pacho. Enti anu sa no indefinite so wo ntimi anye live UK na. O memo 2.5 ni bia one answer sem pacho.
The sir, what to me and yeah, life in UK.
One to my life in UK, but what you 10 years no?
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, kwa indefinite. You better some 2.5 biom.
Yeah, don't
my second question no. Indefinite, you better make a free wave. And I know the mandatory so 2,800 no.
And as I said, questions I will be said, what's happening? May repeating my kind actually. Says, want me and yeah. They will still put you there and give you a 2.5.
2.5, okay.
Until your life, your indefinite leave to remain is still protected.
Okay.
But you better renew about 2.5. And I made the can say, if you need Sikana, it depends on your circumstance. You can apply for a fee waiver, and they will assess you. If you qualify, that's it. They give you. If you don't qualify, then you have to pay. Okay. So the other can was not because Obomukwelu say we friend me 80 times.
All right.
Into the last one so under section 1A.
Okay.
Section 1A no is if a child is born in the UK on or after 13 January 2010 and the child parent or father becomes a member of armed forces.
Okay.
Therefore the child can register as a British citizen.
All right.
Enti ye won kofu bebre e wo ho a mofra no ena ade. Ena abofra no so enya se na medical kan no onya 7 years wo no wa ha 7 years Anna paragraph PL 13.1 no so a abofra no ebetimi abenya ne indefinite leave to remain.
Okay.
First nana nka ye 10 years say what aba 7 years. Enti no mofra no kwanya bebre e wo kwa obetimi enti 7 years no obenya indefinite na the next 1 year no obetimi a register to become a British citizen through registration.
All right.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go with you. Next week you to us. We know you were saying Eddie share the able treating because an ongoing issue.
Okay.
Why that was it. Sure. Now one I tell you. I'm Jenna Yunia seed off. And so ever a way, and the seed of certain in country, a church will be a woman now, Hanso. Land and Amwa, the 9 is to be busy our pop until every Janwana also to be up in Juma. And I that's it.
Miss Wedasi.
The news, the interviews, and what have you, all packed